What's going on YouTube? I'm back with another video. So today's video I'm going to talk about episode 4 of Young with a Purpose. This is going to be about passion versus purpose. I think I touched on this topic about a year ago when I watched that Brutal Blake video he did with passion, purpose, practicality. And this video I kind of just want to go more in depth with the difference between those two, because I feel like with young people, we confuse those two a lot. We've always been told to follow our passion, follow our dreams, do what we love doing. It doesn't matter if it doesn't make the most money. Just do it just because you never know, or just do it because you only live once, or whatever. All the stuff we've been told when we were kids, but then when we become adults, or whatever, that's when we're told get a real job, or etc., etc. So I want to talk about this because I feel like this is the reason why a lot of people in my generation get so depressed, or go through depression. A lot of people in my generation are so stressed out. A lot of people in my generations are so feel like their life doesn't have meaning is because of this narrative we've been told growing up. Follow your passion. Because your passion is something you love doing. Your passion is something that you love doing, like, whether it be writing, drawing, painting, poetry, rapping, dancing, playing a sport, playing an instrument, those things. To me, it's good to have a passion for something. It's good to have something that you love doing. There are people passionate about video games, and they be making money. But we don't tell our people. We don't tell nobody to pursue video gamers career. We don't tell them that because hey, because video games just for the most part is time wasting. But what I'm saying, but my point is that when you have a passion for something, it could go away instantly. One minute you may be passionate about soccer, next minute you may be passionate about baseball. One minute you may be passionate about sport music, next minute you may be passionate about painting. So like passion, it's not really something it's not really sustainable. Especially because of timing, or because of age. You may be passionate about watching cartoons, and next minute you may be passionate about watching sitcoms. So, even from that perspective, like following your passion is not really good advice. It may sound good, it may be motivational, for us who who are unsure about ourselves, but it really is not good in the long run, especially when you're in college, and when you're going through a lot of changes in your life. Following your passion can change instantly. Like that's the reason why college students go through so many major changes, because one minute they say I want to choose nursing, next minute they say I want to choose engineering, or they might want to choose accounting. Like I've seen this happen with my friends. I've seen this happen with a whole lot of people who gone to college, and they found out what they thought they wanted to do wasn't exactly what they thought it was. So that's why you need to find your purpose. You need to find what is your calling. What is it? There is something that you're good at, but also how can it benefit other people? Because if you just follow your passion, you end up going through a roller coaster through life, and you just end up feeling anxious, depressed. You feel like you're not good enough, or you feel like you have to do more just to please other people. Whereas if you follow your purpose, you feel like you have a mission. You feel like you're doing something with a greater cause. You're doing something that not only can benefit you, but it could benefit a community, it could benefit a church, it could benefit your country. Like you live for something beyond yourself. That's what purpose is. That's what it means to have a purpose. You have a reason behind your life. You have your life has meaning. Meaning. Like your life says it. Like your life has a message behind it. Your life has a message behind it. And And like for me, I feel like the message behind my life is like don't give up, don't give in. Like because so many times I've been doubted, so many times I've been told I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. From the time I was born, like I was told I wasn't able to read, I wasn't able to talk, you know, was able to read, was able to talk, and now look where I'm at right now. I'm doing a YouTube video, something that nobody was expecting me to do, 5, 10 years ago, So like the fact that I'm doing this now, and the fact that I'm talking to you guys on camera, it's just amazing how far I come in my life, and that's why I feel like I could resonate with so many young people because I mean they can relate to it, because of what I went through. I know it's like being the oddball. I know it's like to be the misfit. I know it's like to have to always prove yourself, because you don't have you don't have, how can I say this, the resources. You may not have the talent. You may not be the most be the best looking or the best, the most talented or the most, charismatic. Like I know it's like to have to, work 10 times harder just to get the same results. You know, I know what it's like. So I think the message behind my life is tenacity. Like or how bad do you really want it? And if and what is the end game? Is it just to prove a point, or you want to show people, hey, hey, that if you could do it, if I could do it, with all the the stuff behind, with all the stress behind me, you could do it too. So that's what I want to send to people in my life. That's the message I want to convey with my life. That don't let people tell you what you can and cannot do. Only you know that. So with that being said, what do you want your life to say? Do you want your life to say, be real versus relevant, like D1? You like to say, you know, do what you want, or just do it, like Nike? Like, what is the message behind your life? What is the the brand thing behind you? Like one of the things that we've been hearing about, people have been saying a lot in the business world is personal brand. What does your name represents to other people? I'm not saying we gotta look at life like, what does your name represent to other people? What does your name mean? What value does it mean? Like when you say name, they would think, oh, hypocrite, liar, you know, um, drug dealer, or does your name, or irresponsible, or does your name says, you know, mature, godly, responsible, loving, um, loving, wise. Like, what does your name mean to other people? Like what do other people think of you? I mean, I know you're not supposed to, I mean, I know that we just shouldn't care. We shouldn't care what everybody thinks about us, but we should be aware of what we should. But we should, care about other people when it comes to servicing them. Like not necessarily, judging, not necessarily, trying to care, not necessarily trying to pander to them, but we should try to make, other people, look at it. We make sure that when people say about, people got to say about us, that make sure there's consistency. How can I say? That's what I'm looking for. A little over the place today, bear with me, but we'll make sure that what people say about us is consistent and it's in a good direction. Like one person may say that we suck or we this or that, but another person might say, man, he's a good man. He take care of his family. He loves God. Etc. etc. Like if 5 people are saying, like at least 5 people are saying that, versus like one person saying talking junk about you, then that's a good sign. If like you got like 100 people saying this about you, like all this good stuff, we may got like 10 or 20 people saying bad stuff about you, then that shows that you have made more of a positive, that you made a positive impact on somebody's life. I mean, because there's gonna be people talk bad about you all the time. But if you're doing the right thing, and if you know deep down in your heart you're doing the right thing, you're not cutting people off, you're not screwing people over, you're not lying to people, you're not trying to make people, you're not just trying to give people this facade of like oh, I'm this, I'm that, but really you just as broke, bust, disgusted as the next man is. If you are honest, genuine, kind to people, nice to people, then people gonna say good things about you. So I mean, it's not about pleasing people. It's about pleasing Him. It's about pleasing God. But if your people are saying good things about you consistently, then that shows that you're doing the right thing. But if people are saying or if people are just saying bad things about you all the time, then that can then you have to question yourself, like, am I really I mean, am I really doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I really living a life of integrity? So that's it for this video. I know I'm a little bit all over the place with this video, but before I end this video, I just wanted to let you know, what is your purpose? What kind of message you want life to bring? And like, how can your passion fuse with your purpose? How can your passion? How can something you love? How can like a painting? How can drawing? How can poetry or rap? How can those things you're good at can match the purpose? The purpose you have in your life. So just think about that. So that being said, this is Mario signing off.